Hey all, welcome to Dog. Welcome to Circle of Tone. Today we got a different one. Dog. I've just gone down a little bit of a rabbit hole. I was about to post on the Facebook group. Just search Circle of Tone on Facebook. You can share your music and things like that, and talk about recording and dog barking and things like that. And I was gonna start the subject. Who are your favorite singers that are not frontman? Like, a guitarist that, say, System of a Down, fantastic singer. I was going to say, my number one pick is Ole. I can't pronounce his name. I'm not going to ruin it. It's Ole Borud. So they are a Norwegian death metal band. Okay. Now these are one of these bands called Extol. This is a Christian death metal band. Okay. Despite that, even the most hardcore black metal freak that burns churches and only listens to wax cylinders of underground metal that nobody's heard of, even they will give a nodding bit of respect to Extol. So do progressive metal guys, so do regular metal, so do death metal and black metal and prog technical flower metal. Everybody who's heard Extol respects the crap out of them. All the band members are underrated, right? Especially the drummer. But when it comes to vocals, there is this guy, Ole Borud. I'm going to just flame me in the comments and tell me how to say it right. And I don't know why I'm doing that. Touchdown. Do you want to say anything, dog? Or are we good?
Yeah, I got you. I got this on camera.
I don't know what. See, you take me out of my element, guitars. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm talking about vocals. Actually, I am a singer. Here's some of me singing. So because I am a high-level expert on singing, I think I can, rate a few singers. And this guy is amazing. And when I did some research, I was about to go onto the Facebook page to say, hey, who are your favorite singers that are not frontmen, that are not the lead singer, but they're like backing vocalists? Because then we could get a list. And I was thinking, I could do a top 10 underrated singer that aren't frontman type of video, niche within niche. But I think this deserves its own thread. Just this one man, Ole Borud. Ole Borud gets the worm. Crack myself up. It's already weird. It's Christian blackened death thrash tech metal, okay? That's already weird because it's not exactly church burning and things like that don't usually go hand in hand with Christianity, but these guys are deep into it, and I had no idea how deep. He is the son of a minister in Norway, okay? He's the son of a Norwegian minister, and we are talking gospel singing. I'm not saying that they are the whitest gospel singers that have ever trod the earth. I mean, I'm white. I mean, I'm blue. You know what I mean? But they take it another level. And they had when he was a young man, when he was a teenager, they had a traveling gospel family show. We're talking roaming the European dark highways and singing for their supper. And it gets even weirder. There's something, the Americans, you would not have heard of this. There's something in the UK, Europe, called the Eurovision Song Contest, okay? And what that is it's like there's heats, and it's a competition where you represent your country and you sing on stage, and it's a big gala type of event, and it is a cringe fest, but it's awesome, right? And here is Ole Borud singing on the Eurovision Song Contest with his family. So before you laugh, all right, those outfits and that song for that period is actually pretty sharp compared to the Australian nightmares that are usually on that thing. The outfits that they wore on the Eurovision Song Contest were just, it would make Olivia Newton-John think, oh, that's a bit too bright, that's a bit too tight. The big stars that came out of that, I believe, were people like ABBA, but then they became the biggest GDP output of their entire country just from their music alone. They got so big. But usually these bands just go out and fizzle out into nowhere. I think they got 7th place, which isn't too bad. Nil point. You British people will get that reference. So where am I going with this video? In my opinion, Ole Borud is the best singer in metal that you have never heard of. And I can't play the music because of YouTube copyright, which is fair enough. I want you to pour yourself a drink, get your best headphones out, or get your best monitor out. There's going to be a link in the comments and the description. I want you to just listen to that Christian song, okay? And it's an old song. I think it's like something like 20 years old. I actually heard about them in a fanzine. There's back in the underground, there was fanzines, things like that. And I saw an Extol review of, I believe it was Undeceived. And I liked the sound of it. The guy was freaking out about it, so I listened and I was like, fan for life. But you listen, just sit down, listen to this song and listen to his vocals. The growly vocals aren't him, that's the lead singer. But the actual clean vocals, don't just listen to the first 10 seconds. Listen to the whole thing and just listen to how it builds to the end. And it's like, I'm almost converted. It's still a touchdown. Touchdown for Jesus. So weird stuff. Researching one singer, dog, and I'm all of a sudden I'm watching the Eurovision Song Contest and talking about the traveling religious family cult that's going around. I mean, so the Ole Borud, and he's got all sorts of songs out, like pop songs and singing like Michael Jackson and all sorts of stuff. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'll tell you what's going on. Norwegian death metal is going on, because that stuff, when you scratch the surface, gets pretty fucking weird. All right, so respect to Extol, respect to Ole, and respect to his family. You guys nailed it, dude. Whatever. You go for it. Coexist and all that. So maybe today, you black metal kids, maybe go to a church and pick up some litter. Maybe, paint a fence or something. Just out of respect for Extol. And maybe you can get some balance in the world. So I've been Owen. You've been great. And thanks to my patrons of Tone. If you want to become a Patreon of Tone, the link is below. And I really appreciate you guys for supporting me. I appreciate the guys that bought my pickups. But go and set up your system and listen to that link of him singing. And let's bring back some vocals in metal. Have a good one. Circle of Town.